Here in the second article I want to share with you, this is a Dougong table that a person in the Boston-based industrial designer named Mian Wei has crafted a wooden table with the traditional Dougong design. And here you can see the intricacy in the details of her design. So this Dougong concept can be used even in the furniture design. As you can see here, she drew this very interesting overlapping of the wood, which actually you are very familiar with this after playing with the puzzles that I have sent to you. The because of the notch and the is very well aligned with each other, the slots, so you can see how the interlocking works. So you can see here is the example of the ancient Dougong interlocking method used in the Chinese heritage structures. And this one is very common in China, the pagodas. Also in Japan, lots of these sorts of traditional designs you can see in the buildings. Here she shows more like a cross sections of what the design, the internal of the table structure. She mentions that the Dougong table is made of modular parts that can be easily taken apart or reassembled. And I have one more which I want to show you. This is this architecture JKAR's reinvention of the traditional East Asian bracket system through the use of a digital carpentry. So this is very interesting because can you see here in the picture, there's this very lively and modern structure which is actually seems to look like a close-up of a Dougong design. And you can see the whole structure is held apart by interlocking wood and not use any sorts of other nails or metal structure to hold it together. So when you ask me the question how the ancient tradition can be reinterpreted, so here are the some examples done by JKAR director. And can you see here, this is the South Korea temple with the wooden roof that you like a lot. And here there's also picture of the inside the roof, how it's constructed. And here they show the roof supporting structure, which is similar to the Chinese Dougong structure. And it says here that even in Japan, they are also using a similar wooden bracket system. And it mentioned here wood remain the material of choice when they are reinterpreting this bracket system. Because they say wood is a good material you can handle by yourself to experiment with various assemblies and joints for making form and structure. It is not easy to do the same with concrete and steel. Yeah, so that's the reason why the first thing that I sent to you are the wooden puzzles, because wood itself is a kind of material that you need to really have a feel of it with your hands and understand the properties of a wood material as compared to other material. So the reason why I often encourage you to work with your hands is because as a designer you have to be not just conceptual and visualize on using the computer. It's very important that you work with the material itself to understand the characteristics, what it can do, what it cannot do. Okay, so here you can see again the Dougong design in the traditional architecture, the original interpretation and the new interpretation of this they call the JKAR3 series. The original brackets, can you see the illustration here? The roof and also the interlocking system. Yes, that's how it's being placed together. And also here the person designer has done 3 series testing and model brackets testing. And here are the different interpretations of the form and the structure. So Adam, when you think about architecture, you have to open up your mind. What you are drawing now is very superficial. So you need to add more layer of depth in your research and understanding of architecture. And then here you can see this traditional design at the bottom. It can be this kind of design, it can be very versatile. It can be used in a not in the just in the stuck in the ancient ways, but it can be reinterpreted in a modern way as well. So this kind of design you can easily incorporate into modern even commercial projects like hotels or expo in buildings or any other sorts of like modern interpretation, even furniture.